Good morning and good day to all audiences and viewers from Mahsa University Facebook page and YouTube channel. Welcome to the webinar conducted by Faculty of Engineering Building, Informa- Environment and Information Technology of Mahsa University. My name is Mohammed. I am an engineering student in Mahsa University. I will be servicing as your moderator today. Today we will be hearing a presentation from Dr. Khairul Asmar bin Muhammad Qasim. So Dr. Khairul Asm is an academician and researcher who is passionate about advanced materials research in mechanical engineering, particular on the principle of friction wearing and liberation of the diamond like carbon. He has published written jo- journalist has presented as research works at the various top conferences worldwide. His outstanding achievement and personality qualified him to receive the prestigious and Mambuka Koshop scholarship from the government of Japan. He graduated from the Nagayo University, the master of the Ribola University in Japan, with a doctoral degree in engineering. Without further ado, I would like to welcome Dr. Kairal. Uh, I would like to I would like to welcome to Dr. Kairal Ams bin Mohammed Qasim, who will be speaking to us topic turbulent life in daily life. All all right, sir. All right, Dr. Kairal, the floor is yours.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning. I wish to all the audience. Thank you, Mr. Barik, for your kind introduction. My name is Khairul Amza bin Muhammad Kasim. Currently belong to Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment and IT of Masa University. I am graduated from Nagoya University, Japan. My main major of studies is mechanical engineering, which is focused in tribology. So basically, today I will give you the introduction in the layman words, what is tribology and how tribology is important in our daily life. I won't go technically because if I talk technically, nobody will understand. So I just introduce tribology to all of you because many of us didn't know what is tribology anyway. Okay, so let's go to the history of tribology. Actually, tribology is derived from a Greek word from tribos, which is mean by rubbing or sliding, and combined with logos, which mean the study of. So tribos and logos is the study of rubbing or sliding. It comes from Greek word, but the research, the introduction of tribology only happened in the late 50s, around late 1950s. And it's considered as a new field in science since 1960s and until now. A lot of development, a lot of research studies has been discovered in this field, tribology. So the actual meaning of definition of tribology is the science or the study of interacting surface in relative motion. So when you have two surfaces moving in a relative motion like this, like my palm here, so you will have tribology in the surface of your palm like this. Okay, that is tribology. So basically, tribology comprises of three main things, which is friction, wear, and lubrication. So from these three aspects, which is friction, wear, and lubrication, it completes the words or the meanings of tribology. Okay. So what is friction? What is wear? And what is lubrication? Okay. Friction is the resistance to motion when two surfaces in contact. Just like the example just now, I have two palm. Okay, they are rubbing. They have motion and contact together. So the resistance of the motion to the motion is called friction. Or in bahasa Melayu, friction is geseran, geseran. Okay, and then we continue to wear. When we have friction, we will have a wear. So what is wear? Wear is the loss of material from a surface due to mechanical action, like this. Okay, you have a mechanical action here. You have a movement of two surface which is in contact, and you will have loss of material from the surface from here. Okay, but for the pump we don't have any loss of material. But when you go to steel to steel contact or any other surfaces, you will have the loss of material. So the loss of material due to friction is called wear. And where in Bahasa Melayu we call it haus, kehausan. And then how to reduce the friction and the wear is by lubrication. So lubrication is the application of lubricant on the surfaces here to reduce the friction and the wear. So when we have a friction, we will have a wear. And to reduce the friction and wear, we need lubrication. So friction, wear, and lubrication is the three aspects which comprises the words of tribology. So that is the terminology of tribology. What is inside the words of tribology? So it is friction, wear, and lubrication. So tribology is very important in our daily life. Okay, if we look into our slide, my slide, okay, it is tribology as interdisciplinary, but not only focus to the slide, which I put it here for the automotive sector, aerospace industry, medical, energy, manufacturing, not only these five, but tribology works in our daily life 24 hours. When you get up in the early morning, when you get up from your bed, you need to force yourself to get up. Your palm, your leg was on the floor, and your palm on the bed. You need the friction on the bed. You need to hold everything. And when you hold, you have a friction. So tribology is there. Tribology in our daily life is everywhere. Look at this one. This is the blood circulation in our body. If we don't study tribology, we don't know how the blood circulates, because the blood circulation comprises of friction. Okay, the blood in the capillaries will have friction there, but with the creation from the God, you don't have wear in the capillaries, because friction in the blood capillaries is already lubricated by the blood in the capillaries which created by the God. So Other than that, if we look into automotive sectors, why tribology is very important in automotive sectors? Because currently the automotive sector, we want to create, for example, an engine which is lighter. When we have a lighter engine, we can reduce the fuel consumption. When we reduce the fuel consumption, we can travel more mileage and we can save the environment by reducing the emission from the engine, from the combustion. So why the tribology important? How tribology is important in automotive sector? They can create, can manufacture, they can design an engine, a transmission by using a specific material which take care of the tribology, and thus we can reduce the friction and the wear inside the engine. And of course, by using the lubrication, a good lubricant to your engine, we can extend the lifespan of the engine, thus reducing all the greenhouse effect, or reduce all the harmful gas by applying the study, the science of tribology on the engine. Okay, other than that, like in medical, so for example, in medical, we nowadays we have a medical science, medical engineering, which we design or create a medical device for various purposes. Okay, we create the medical device such as artificial joint, okay, for your bones. If you have problem with your bone, you need to change the joint inside your body. We need to create a artificial joint, or we need to create a stent inside your heart if you have heart problem. So with the proper design, which consider about the tribology, we can create the best design which has reduction in the friction of your blood in your body. We can reduce the friction, and with the proper lubrication, the device, the medical device, improve improve the reliability and the safety and the lifespan of the device inside your body. So by applying tribology, more safety and more reliable medical device can be created. Okay, that is for medicals. But we not only go for engineering only. My experience, when I went to a conference, one of a tribology conference in Japan, I met somebody who is from the most famous cosmetic manufacturer in the world, L'Oreal. At first, I asked them, two of them, why L'Oreal attend a conference, an engineering conference of tribology? Then on that time, I just noticed that tribology also take place in cosmetic world, cosmetic field. Okay, how? Because when you create a cosmetic product, you need to have a good formulation, the best formulation of your cream, your lotion, your makeup base. Okay, so the study of the formulation of the cosmetic product need to consider of the friction. Friction of the cream that we apply in our face, and also the lubrication of the cream on your face, so that your skin won't be affected by the friction. So you need to create a very, very good cream with a good formulation that study comprises the science, the study of tribology. So with that best product, best formulation, we can optimize the texture of the cream, and we can enhance the spreadability of the cream, so you don't have to use it too much of the cream to apply on your face. You just put some of it and you can spread it all over your face. That is the science of tribology. So not only for engineering, not only for medical, not only for aerospace, but for cosmetic also consider take place, the tribology take place on the formulation of cosmetic products. Not only that, every day we are cooking, right, in our home. So when we are cooking, we prepare our food. We have a lot of cooking utensil. We have mainly we have our pan, our cookware, and nowadays the non-stick cookware is very famous. Everybody want to own a non-stick cooking utensils. Why? Because we can cook it we can cook it better without any burn on your food, and easy for us to clean the cooking utensil after we finish cooking. But how the manufacturer create the non-stick cooking utensil? This is all about tribology. The tribology take place, is carefully considered in production of the cooking utensil, because when we have a non-stick cooking utensil, we need to consider the principle of the tribology, the friction, the wear, to prevent the food from sticking on the surface of the pan, on the surface of the cooking ware. Okay, so by the application of the tribology, for example, we apply the new the advanced materials on the surface of the cooking utensil, we can reduce the friction and we can cook better without any sticking part on the cooking utensil. This is the science of tribology. Okay. And what else? If we are sportsmen, we have a lot of sports equipment. For example, snowboard. Okay, when I live in Japan back then in 2016 for 4 years, I used to play snowboard every year during the winter. So a good snowboard, a good board, costs you thousands of ringgit. It's very expensive. But they have the cheap one too. Okay, hundreds ringgit. Okay, they have the cheap one too. But they have the thousands one or 20,000. Okay, and I have tried both. I ran it. I don't buy it. I ran it, and the experience is different. Why? Because of the surface. The expensive snowboard, you can sail smoothly on the ice. On the ice, you can on the snow. On the snow, you can sail smoothly because they consider about the tribology, they know how to create the proper snowboard uh, to improve the performance of uh, the man or the guy that was snowboarding. Okay, because the science of the tribology, they reduce the wear, the friction of the snowboard surface and the ice. They use a good material, advanced materials. They create a good one, and they reduce the friction and the wear of the board on the ice, so that you can sail smoothly uh, when you are snowboarding. So why we need to sail smoothly? Because of the, not only because of the fun, but because of the safety too. Okay, when you can snowboarding smoothly, your chance to fall is reduced. Okay, so increase the safety while you are snowboarding. That is the significance of tribology in our daily life. And of course, as a Muslim, tribology, when we perform our salah, okay, all our movement here, here, all the movement of our body includes tribology. Because when we, for example, we do like this, our hands are moving. And this moving hand, for example, on our elbow here, there's a tribology take place in our elbow. There are friction between this joint here, between this bone and this bone. And Allah has created us perfectly. Uh, Although they have a friction and wear inside, we don't feel hurt. Okay? Because Allah already created a good tribology, the science of tribology in our body. That is the importance and the significance of tribology in our daily life. So, overall, okay, overall, tribology give a very significant impact to our daily life, because by the science, by the study, by the application of tribology, we can improve many things. We can improve the efficiency, the reliability, and the safety of many things, not only for products, and not only for product, but for everything in our daily life. So that's why it is very important for everybody to know, at least to know, what is tribology and where tribology is applied in our daily life. So that is my mission today, just to give an introduction what is tribology and the importance of tribology, so that every day you will feel blessed. You will feel blessed. Why Allah, why the God created like this and like this, like this. And we have a lot of research, we have a lot of industry which are considering tribology on their works, on their products. So that is very, very important for us to live in this world by considering tribology, which apply in multidisciplinary field, which combine the knowledge of physics, material science, chemistry, mechanical engineering, and many more, to understand and to control and to manipulate the interaction between the surface in motion. Okay, so by doing so, we can contribute. That is the important, why we need to learn, why we need to know about tribology, because we can contribute to the advancement of this world in various industries to ensure to increase the performance, the durability, and the sustainability of all the product created and all the works that we do. Okay, that ends my talk today. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. So I have question. So, say what difference is between the friction and lubrication?
Pardon? Can you repeat again?
Yeah. So can you, what difference between friction and lubrication?
Friction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. For example, I give you an example
All right.
for you to understand. So friction is, okay, I give you one against the example, two surfaces interact. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
two two surfaces. This one, my right
Okay.
hand and my left hand.
All right.
Consider this is two surfaces. Okay, they interact each other. So the interaction here, when you when you do it like this, you will feel warm. Okay, the temperature increase. Okay, and probably some of your skin delaminated. Okay, okay, that is the friction. Okay, friction can increase the temperature.
Okay.
Okay, and make the surface your hand hurts. So this is friction. Okay,
Okay.
how you want to reduce the friction? How you want to reduce your hand, your surface become hot, and to reduce the delamination of your skin here by applying lubrication. So what is lubrication? You can put any water or gel here or oil, okay, in your surface. So your surface won't be hurt. They have still have the friction here, but your surface here smooth. You can move it smoothly, and you don't feel the warm part. Okay, it can run smoothly. So that is the friction, and the lubrication is to reduce the effect of the friction here. Okay, to reduce the temperature rise, to reduce the delamination of your skin. That is the importance of lubrication. So friction always work together with lubrication.
All right. Thank you for the clear explanation. We have to come to the end part of the presentation. Thank you for the Dr. Kairal MC for addressing this interesting topic and for this sharing season. Hopefully the presentation was beneficial for everyone. On behalf of Masa University, we would like to thank you for joining to us today. Thank you for your time and cooperation. Goodbye.